Hello, hello. Today we're going to be essentially grinding and grinding for money actually. So come along. Alright, so as I said, today we're going to be grinding. We're basically grinding for money for just the future update 2.3 that's coming out. I'm sure you've all heard of it. If you haven't, definitely check out some of the content. I mean, it looks pretty awesome for the most part. I mean, I'm not excited about one part of it, but they haven't showed it yet, so I mean, I could be, but I mean, who knows. But as for today, we're grinding, so let's get to it. And let's, yeah, we're gonna do this one. So we're getting idiom, and we're taking it to, I have no idea, Tepertis? I don't know, I'm not even gonna try. I gave up, but we're taking it there. And I haven't set the nav location yet, but let's actually pick up the idiom real quick. And scroll down, lithium, idiom, there we go. And I know this, seems like I'm doing this because I have a bunch of money or something, but no, I want to buy the dolphin for some reason. I actually don't have the, whatever it is, the original one, the orca, for some reason. I have the big brother, or sister, or whatever it is, but I don't have the orca, which is weird. Something I guess I'll have to pick up. But yeah, so today I'm basically just, doing some grinding, nothing too serious, just kind of enjoying it. Because I really want some new stuff. I really want the new ship. I don't know if I'm gonna really need money for anything in the future, but I really want to be up on top of that. So I don't know what I'm doing over here. All right, hit there, hit that, and let's go. I really should look at the station because I have no idea what station. Xander Dock, of course. First one, perfect, close, exactly what I'm looking for. This route was, I guess, 100 credits more lucrative a few hours ago, but I just didn't have the time to get it in. I checked it out beforehand just to make sure, like, that, there was going to be a point to all of this. But, yeah, so let's be on our way. And I'm just curious, what do you guys think of the live stream, if you caught it, about the the creative commander piece? That's what I guess I can call it there. Whoa. And is it something that you're excited about? Do you just not care? I mean, what do you think about it? Because I was kind of excited because, or towards the end I was excited. It just had a lot more detail than I expected to have. I have no idea what I'm going to create, but I do have an actual idea. I know I've been talking a lot about ideas I've had, but I've been trying to put more time into this game, but I just have not had the luxury to do such a thing. But on a positive note. Yeah, I really like that. I'm super excited about the camera. Like, you have no idea. The camera is like my biggest thing that I hated about this, because I always wanted to do really like cool videos and just more like maybe story-driven things, but I just never could because it was always a hassle to get the camera just right. And everybody's like, that's like the fun of it. But after a while, it gets really tedious, and I'm so glad they fixed it. And the fact that we get to go inside the cockpit is like. It makes up for all lost time, I guess you could say. I know a lot of people are probably playing similar things to what I am, but I'm really excited just to check it out so I don't have to buy an Oculus. I mean, I get the vibe, but the vibe has been, like, from what I can see, having quite a lot of problems with this game, which is annoying. I'm actually kind of waiting for VR. I'm waiting for version 2 of all of it, whatever it all is. I mean, I don't want anything from Oculus just because it's done by Facebook and they're evil. But yeah, I really hate this thing at times when it's just I have to go back over here and then quit, and then it'll slowly fade away usually. But yeah, it gets really annoying. So, but yeah, I mean, what else have you guys been doing in Elite Dangerous? See, there it goes. Nope, I brought it back by looking at it. My fault. But what else are you guys looking forward to in just Elite Dangerous? What are you doing in Elite Dangerous right now? And like, I mean, have you been working up the engineers? Are you, completely A-rated in engineers or whatever it would be called? Like, all fitted out with everything from every single one? Like, I'm just really curious because I am so far behind, as I've said in the past, in the engineer type effect. But yeah, I'm just kind of curious about that. You know, like, what have you been up to? What have you been doing in Elite Dangerous? And have you had any troubles, glitches, bugs? Because I mean, I still get stuff with passenger missions where I just can't get into that system. It just depends on it. I mean, I know a lot of people are fine with it or have no problems with it. I still have that bug because I really want to do some missions with it, but it's just not. What would I call it? Not balanced. I can't think of it. Oh, it seems to drive me nuts. Stable. There we go. It's not stable enough for me to want to use for like a long-term like video thing because I'd actually be sitting there for like hours. And considering now there's like a game clock, it just wouldn't work out too well because if it's at one point it's 1 o'clock now, and the next time it's 1,300 hours or 1,300 hours, it doesn't really make sense, does it? But it's just one of those things. So. And I didn't want to, I don't want to wait till the next day at the same time. That's madness. Like, I want to record everything in like one swoop, but that's just me. Other than that, yeah, I mean, yeah, I bought a bunch of paint jobs actually I bought some over the holidays. I was planning to do like a little video showcasing them all, but I have to actually look up what I all bought because I don't know, I just kept buying them. It's ridiculous. And I am actually, I do like what they have done for the power play. That they just announced like new badges or whatever that you can get from the Frontier store. I'm not an advocate for them, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm really excited for it, more so than I was. Like the Commanders thing, I don't care about because I have no friends. But no, I just don't have the connection for it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect now because they say they have bigger things. I am excited about the giant ships that I guess you can dock on, which are just essentially what it looked like to me. It was a giant station with an actual propulsion system attached to it, and just some awesome new designs. Like props to them for working on it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. They haven't really announced too much more, at least not that I've seen. Other than what they may have announced in like email form, but I have not been checking out other than just at a glance, I guess you could say. But yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty long route here actually, and I'm hoping it nets me quite a bit. I probably won't do the math till later, if at all. I mean, I know what I usually get for these. I'm usually like a couple million, usually maybe 2 to 3, which I know passenger missions could be far better. But as I said, it's just not stable, which sucks. Because I'd love to do more stuff like that, Like I could have, did some story-driven content. It would have been really awesome, but, oh well. But yeah, I guess I should do this before we get back. Is say goodbye to the debug or classified camera or whatever it is. Which, I mean, you can't see my ship anyway, as it is a black ship in space, which, it's not doing me much good. I think I'm accelerating too fast. Yep, I'm gonna overshoot. Sorry about that. I heard it speeding up there, and I was like, I have to catch that. I don't want to do more than one leap of shame because I assume I'll still have to do it. So I don't think I'll get there in time. Come on, slow down just enough. I think I will. Maybe go down a little bit more, just a touch. But yeah, Xander Dock. Let's see what we have here. Actually, I don't know what we have here. Let's see how much I can make from doing all this, because I want to do this for maybe an hour or two tonight, see how that goes. I don't know how much I will keep in the footage, because I assume I will run out of things to talk about like I have been. Just because, this is Elite Dangerous, and I have been so far from it lately, because I was going through one of those, what do you call it, spills, where I just didn't want to play anymore. There's just nothing I could do, or nothing that seemed fun, because it's always, it's kind of not a chore, but it's always a commute, I should say, to get something done in Elite Dangerous, unless you can do it in system, which is always cool. But I mean, I figure people, they know the mission system, they know the mission board. I might do a couple videos on it still, just because I kind of want to. I really do. I want to do something about it. Put myself in a Sidewinder. I won't liquidate my assets, because that's far too much of a hassle to, put it into, ships. I know I can do it easily, because I'm not really worth that much. But, yeah. I just don't want to own that much to sell it, because it's just a lot of clicking, and I'm lazy. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do you guys really want to see, some content of, I guess stuff for, if you're, I guess, not player one, like level 1 essentially, you're just starting out, like is that something you would like to see in Elite Dangerous? Because I mean, I would be more than happy to do some trade missions and stuff like this in like a small ship, like a, what do you call it, an adder, or what's the other one that looks like the space shuttle? I can't think of it. The other little ship, like even a Sidewinder. I mean, a Sidewinder is terrible to do trading in, but I mean, you can do it. I don't know why you would, but it is possible. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, what you do want is like a ship with a pretty decent jump range. Like, I mean, I'd like to do this in like the Type 6 or the new version of the Type 6. It's not as good, I guess people are calling it, but yeah, what is it? I can't think of what they call it actually. Well, whatever. The new version of the Type 6 with the side-mounted engines, which I actually really like. They're like my favorite thing about that ship, because you can, like, you know, pop out of the ship or whatever, and they are actually turning with you appropriately. What is going on here? This happens every time. Every so often, it just goes a bit nuts. I don't know what it is about it. Okay, let's go forward. Come on. You're gonna get me shot. Don't want that. Okay, now I can shut it down. It was weird. It happens all the time when that just loses itself. But yeah, no, I would do it in, like, you know, the Type 6. I will never do it in a Type 9. I absolutely hate that ship. I flew one once during a beta just to try it out, and it is worse than the Cutter. And the Cutter is terrible, especially when you first get it. Like, I don't have that fitted out, to be quite honest with you. What do I even have for engines in this? I have 7Ds, yeah. I have crap engines in this. Like, I remember when I tested that in beta, I put 7As on it, or 8As, or whatever the largest engine that you can put on this thing is. I think it's probably 7, because I don't ever go under class. But, yeah, it was absolutely horrendous. And I would not recommend it to a single person. Like, if you can pick this ship up and you really like it, change out the engines for, like, first thing. Like, engines, and then, like, obviously frame shift drive and all that good stuff. But, do you have bi-weed shields? Ah, news to me. I haven't looked at it in forever. Alright, let's get this stuff sold. I mean, normally what I would be doing with this, I'd be doing this, come here, click here, communities market, sell, back to the same spot. And yeah, because I'd be doing this right now. I should have been doing this ahead of time. You click here, pop that up, copy, good. And you come down here, sell the idiom. And I know if you're not into doing Imperial Slaves, I mean, you can turn those off on the website if that's a thing. I mean, I understand some people don't want their commanders known for that, because who knows, they could turn on like some switch that makes that like a bad thing for you. Which, I mean, it could definitely happen, and I would be really, really bad at that. Not really bad. Really, I'd have a lot of blame on my shoulders or something, if that makes any sense. There we go. 9 million credits. That's what that costs for. Alrighty. I really wanted that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Alright. Let's head back. Let's go. Oh, not that. My bad. Let's go over there. Let's go Galaxy Map, because I should have been doing this at the point of when I was like heading in here and docking. Kind of glad I didn't, because, you know, we ran into the wall. And we're doing where? Titus. Or Titus. Not Final Fantasy X here. Alright, there we go. All set. It's a really bad way of doing it. Easy way to get shot. 4 minutes to leave the station? That'd be terrible if you had like explosives and you were trying to be super careful. Whoa. For some reason I thought it gave me like 7 minutes to leave. Oh well. Wow, that ship it left really quickly. Alright. I think I will skip this one back, because I have kind of run out of things to say about this trip, other than just rambling, and I don't think you guys really want to listen to me ramble. It's not a fun thing. To say, oh crap, and I didn't fuel up. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get back to the station. Bad things are happening, because I'm not paying attention. Alright. We have arrived at Titus Station. I don't know why I said Titan. Dyslexia sucks. That's all I can say. But yeah, no, we have arrived. I hopefully got my act together. Probably not, but you know, it's always a dream. Always a hope. But yeah, let's get docked here. Let's get the next destination put into The navigation. I mean, I know I should just like write this down somewhere. Or not write this down. Um, what do we call it? I don't know. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. I should like just what do you call it? Bookmark these. But even that's still not like that fast. So at least for how I'm doing this. So that there. It's not to click it yet, but I did anyway. Weird. And Zonda. This is honestly like Final Fantasy X. I know it's actually very specific to the scientist and forum Twitch that found it. At least I assume we went this far. I actually don't know if we have. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about there. Ignore. But yeah, no, it is like being in Final Fantasy. We're at Taito Station, Xander Dock, because Xander was, if I remember correctly, where he was from or where he played for. I don't remember. It was a long time ago that I played Final Fantasy X. Whenever it came out is when I played it on the PS2 or PlayStation 2, if you don't know what that is. But yeah, it was a long time ago. And yeah, no, I really, really liked the game. Although the very first time I played it, I would save over my saves like an idiot. And I saved myself into a death corner because I couldn't go back, I couldn't do anything, and it sucked. Like, the other memory card I had, I loaned to my friend, and it never came back to me. And my save that, was at the other point, never came back to me either. So I had to play the entire game again. Which, I mean, was better because I was, not overkill for the end, for the final boss of Sun, but I was close enough to it that, yeah, it was pretty much a crapshoot, to put it delicately. Refuel, commodity, and go back down here. There we go. How much will I get here? It's 800,000 last time. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 26. If I did that correctly. Don't quote me on that. I am absolutely horrendous at doing math in my head. Like, really bad. So please, excuse my terrible math. But yeah, I'm gonna do one more round here. And then I'll probably stop recording. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it going. Maybe I'll like time-lapse it and put music with it. I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically it, guys. I mean, basically what I do is I go here, I pick out a loop, and I just go back and forth with it. I mean, it's pretty simple. These are all the things that I keep preset. I guess just pause if you're really curious about it. And yeah, the other thing I do at the end of it is I pull up this at whatever station I'm at last, or I do it my very final run. I'll do it at both and update both. I mean, it's nothing that you need, but it definitely helps. And you just I typed in ED. I typed in this. It's Google actually, and because it's not on the site that I'm on, like to download this, which is bizarre. But yeah, I mean, it just it works. And I don't understand why this works on Linux because I don't think this game does. But yeah, so that is that. If you have any questions or anything else you want to know about, please leave them down below. Or if you're curious about me trying to do something else or to a tutorial video or something like that, just in general, do leave your feedback and comments there. And yeah, my new album Adventure is out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and all of those good stores, Amazon as well, and a bunch of other ones I'm not familiar with, like Napster, and well, I'm familiar with Napster, but you know what I mean. Napster and the other one that starts with an R, I don't even know. It's on a bunch of places, so definitely go check it out under Black Star Music with periods between each, because I'm bizarre like that. But yeah, check it out, give it a listen, especially on Spotify. I mean, you don't have to pay for it there or anything. It's on YouTube as well, and I linked it in my playlist here to go check it out, and the music videos I have done for it, all of 2, with a 3rd one possibly on the way. I'm not sure, it depends if people want it. But other than that, guys, I will see you all next time.